You guys, welcome back to King Ols, and yes, I'm now here for my early prediction for Vasily Lomachenko versus George Ferocious Kambosos. And yeah, obviously this fight's been confirmed, the 15th of May, something like that, happening in May. Looking forward to this one in Australia, I believe. I might be getting those facts wrong, but yeah. I feel like it's a perfect fight to do an early prediction for, as we still got a long time till this fight happens. But yeah, obviously it's for the IBF Lightweight Championship of the World. And yeah, I can't wait to see Lomachenko back in action. Him fighting George Kambosos is an interesting one, though, in my opinion. And I honestly don't know if George Kambosos will actually be able to cause Lomachenko too many issues, to be honest with you. I feel like George Kambosos has got a fairly easy style for someone like Lomachenko to be able to deal with and just pick apart for a load of rounds, in my opinion, then possibly eventually stop him as it goes late and really take Kambosos into deep waters. We saw Kambosos' last performance against Maxi Hughes, and he looks awful, to be honest with you. Kambosos looked awful. Wasn't creating any angles, just starting his attack just from straight lines, not creating any angles. Yes, like Kambosos is quite quick with his hands and does like to mix it up a bit, but he's nowhere near the level of Vasily Lomachenko and what he can do. Lomachenko is really good in out, he can box well on the inside. Lomachenko is also really good on the outside as well. Lomachenko is just he's such a great all-rounded fighter. He's just a great all-round boxer, and Kambosos is not. I look at Kambosos and I feel like he's very one-dimensional with what he does. He's just very, very, he's just, got quick hands on the inside at times, but I don't really see him being able to, get any work on the inside off on Lomachenko. Lomachenko is going to be the one, putting the pressure on, trying to get on the inside. And Kambosos is going to be lost, in my opinion. Kambosos, I don't think he's really good at, Kambosos is not good at, keeping his opponents at range. He's not at all. And yeah, when you got someone like Lomachenko pressuring you a lot, using his, that footwork advantage of being a southpaw really, really well. And yeah, like Loma's just going to be creating angles all night, really confusing Kambosos, going to be bouncing in and out of range really well and just boxing really well. And, Kambosos, I feel like it's just going to look like he's just a moving punching bag, in my opinion. And yes, obviously Loma lost his last fight to Haney, controversial. But, Loma still looked good, even if you do think he lost, even if you agree with the draw, or even if, you think Loma won. Like, Loma still looked really good against Haney regardless. And that was always going to be a tough fight for him. This one I feel like is easy for Lomachenko. I feel like for Kambosos to win this fight, he'd have to knock Lomachenko out, and it's not going to happen. Kambosos isn't exactly a guy that even hits that hard. Kambosos is a guy who just likes to kind of take the fight to you, likes to have a bit of a scrap, and ends up winning a decision kind of. Kambosos isn't the best all-round boxer. He isn't exactly a knockout artist. Loma's just got one-ups him in everything, in my opinion. Loma hits harder than Kambosos. Honestly, I do think that. And, Loma's obviously an all-round way better boxer than Kambosos is. Kambosos is going to be really struggling in this fight to even get into range with Loma. He's not really going to be able to hit him, and Kambosos is not going to have much success, in my opinion. I feel like Loma's just going to be able to toy with Kambosos for quite a few rounds and eventually just get him out of there. Probably mid to late rounds, 7, 8, 9. I feel like Loma ends up getting Kambosos out of there. Kambosos has got very big heart, though, and, is always going to be trying to come at Loma. But, Loma's just going to be way too quick and slick, and that jab of Loma's really going to be getting to Kambosos, in my opinion. Loma's going to be mixing it up well to the body. Kambosos is going to have a real busted up face after this one, in my opinion, when Loma's done with him. I feel like it's going to be a real blade tough night for George Kambosos. I don't see any way Kambosos can win this fight. I don't see him catching Lomachenko when he's coming in. Yes, Kambosos is quick, but, he's not very good when someone is, fully putting the pressure on him, to be honest with you. And I just feel like I feel like Kambosos is massively overrated. I feel like he fought Tio on his worst night. It was Tio's worst night when he fought Kambosos, in my opinion. Then Devin Haney completely showed Kambosos the levels. Then Maxi Hughes showed Kambosos that he's just not at that world level, in my opinion. And against someone like Loma, Kambosos is getting absolutely schooled and stopped, in my opinion, possibly even knocked out, to be honest with you. He's got no chance coming into this fight. He's just too one-dimensional, won't create anything. He's not going to be able to confuse Lomachenko with anything. And, you know, when you are fighting Lomachenko, you know, you need to be confusing him with loads of feints all the time, creating angles, being really quick, not being one-dimensional, not attacking in straight lines. That's kind of what Kambosos does. And, like, you know, someone like Haney showed, you know, his kind of style is tough for Loma. Tio showed that as well. And it's just like, yeah, Kambosos is not Haney. He's not Tio. Kambosos is not winning this fight. Zero chance Kambosos wins, in my opinion. Yeah. Anyway, gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching the video, King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.